right, here we go. Under the boardwalk. Let's do some math. Here we go. Boardwalk. All right, so on the first one, if you guys look at the first one, all right, this is the way I want you to grade it, all right? So you see a parentheses, right? So again, that's a power to a power. So remember, when you have power to a power, you have to multiply. So just go ahead and multiply. All right. So again, those students that didn't do it, like Elijah and Evan and so forth, please copy my answers. Please copy the answers. Okay. At least get some points. All right. So that's what? 5 times 4 is a to the 20th. Okay. Now, some of you guys did the other way, which is awesome. A to the 5th. 4 times. So you did a to the power 5, a to the power 5, a to the power 5, and a to the power 5. See that? You don't multiply here, you add them. So you either multiply or add. So here you multiply. I always remember because there's a parenthesis, power to a power. See that? That's how I remember because it's like a stepping ladder. Here it's side by side, so I just add them. I took 5 steps, and then I took 5 steps, and then I took 5 steps. The other way, it's like, oh, it's going higher. Ooh, it's all right. So if you got that right, just put a little check. Even if you got 100%, just put a little check. That makes me, that shows me that, yeah, you know what? This guy is, or girl, is actually doing work while I'm talking. You know, they're not doing anything. They're just listening. So they're there. Okay. So there you go. Now on this one, again, a power. This whole thing is a power to a power. Okay. Some of you guys wrote what's in parentheses 5 times. That's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. But the easy way is just go like this. 6 times 5 is what? X to the 30. So if you got that right, put a little check. If you put 11, just put, oh, didn't multiply or forgot to multiply. Write a couple of words on what you did wrong. This one, this little piggy, multiplied with that one. I don't know why I said that. This little piggy multiplied with 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. Oh, right? And this little piggy, z to the second, multiplied by 5. And you get z to the 10. Oh, that's good. So those are your 3 answers. So that's 30 points, 30 points, 30 points. That's already 90 points. Some of you guys might have got this wrong, but if you got these 2 right, I just marked it wrong right there. Okay. In other exams, they'll say, no, you got it all wrong. All right. You guys got that? Okay. Now, on this one, on this little piggy, on this little problem, some of you guys did this. You guys did this perfect. 4 times 3, right? And what's 4 times 3? Anybody? Anybody? Make sure people are awake. 12. Thank you. And then the next one is b to the third, right? B to the third times 3, and that's b to the what? 9. All right. And that was perfect. So if you got that right, put a little check, put a little check. Bam, bam. Right. Now this little piggy is where people made a mistake. You know, people said, oh, 5 times 3. No, it's not. It's 5 to the power of 3. So always just put a 1. If you're doing exponent times exponent, then why not this one? Yeah, why not? Why you leave me alone? Just because I'm a tall guy? I'm sorry. Yeah, we're shorter, so all right, we'll let you play. Go ahead. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and multiply 1 times 3. So that's 5 to the power of 3. So you see that? So you see that? All right. So that's basically what? That's not 5 times 3, right? That's not 5 times 3. So that's 5 to the power of 3. So some of you guys got that wrong. So make sure you say, oh, I see my mistake. So then it's 5 times 5 times 5. See that? So what's 5 times 5 times 5? Anybody? 5 times, huh? 125. Yes. See your mistakes. Some of you guys put 15. So A to the 12 and B to the 9. All right. So again, you got that right, that right, there. That's already 90 points. So far, so good. You guys see your mistakes? Can you type in the chat? Oh, I see my mistakes. Now this little piggy, this one here, this one people made mistakes, okay? And I kind of introduced it, but we'll see. So remember, this here is all this in parentheses is raised to the power of 3. Okay, you guys get that? Not the 4. The 4 is not raised because that's outside. Hey, why can't I go inside? Sorry, we already have our team. Oh, man. All right, well, I'll just wait till it's over. And that's the whole thing, right? You got to do the parentheses first. So here we go. Okay. So for the most part, what do? Let's just bring down the 4 because we can't touch it. All right. And with that one, you don't touch it. Okay. You just, uh, okay. So there's actually a song. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch the phone. Can't touch this. Oh, my. Can't touch this. See, there's a song for everything, man. So here we go. Does everything have? Are you guys laughing over there? I can't even tell. So we got everything has what? Yeah, people are like, what happened? What happened? Whoa! Can't touch this. Can't touch the floor. So here we go. So you have 2 times 3, all right? So let's go ahead and put the parentheses, which is 2 times to the power of 6, all right? Make sure you're looking at your mistakes, all right? We got 4 times 3 is 15. Maybe working out gives me energy. I don't know. And then I ate eggs, And then Y has nothing, but it does have the invisible 1, okay? Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3. So Y to the power of 3, okay? And there you go. Now, keep working. Now you have to do 2 to the power of 6. All right. So remember, with the 4, can't touch the 4 yet. Can't touch the 4. No. Bring it down. Now. All right. So here we go. What's 2 to the 6? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All right. So what's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is what? That's actually 64. R to the 15, Y to the 3rd. And now you could go ahead and multiply the 4. Now, 4 times 64 is 256. R to the 15, Y to the 3rd. All right? You see your mistakes? Right there, right there. Let me go ahead and pause it because remember, you can't touch it. You can't touch that 4 because it's outside. It's outside the parentheses. All right, he said we out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. Now, let's go ahead and do the R's, right? Because remember, this is not power to a power. So don't multiply. So what do? Add them, right? Add them. So I got my R's. So how many R's to what power? If there's 2 and 3, obviously I have what? R to the 5th because I'm adding them. Okay. Notice the difference, guys. When you have power to a power, that's when you multiply. When they're just laid out, just add them. Okay. And then what's the other one? S to the what? S. And we got another S. So if we have S to the 3rd, okay, and then the other S, let's see. Let's call Jocelyn. What do we have? What's her mistake? Are you here, Jocelyn? We have S to the what? What power? I don't know who's here. Cheyenne, what power? S to the what? Nobody's here. Wow, everybody's are tricking me. Yeah, S to the 5. S to the power 5. Very good. So now you see how you have a -2? Then here you multiply. So negative times a negative is a positive. 2 times 4 is 8. And there's your answer. Okay? My little cloud. And then bam, 1, 2, 3 checks. All right. If you did it wrong somewhere, just tell me what you did wrong, because I'm going to look at your mistakes. And if you don't do anything, I'm not going to give you points. You're going to stay with that F or D or whatever. Okay. I'm trying to raise your grade. All you have to do is just grade your answer. You're not even writing, or you're writing something if it's correct. All right. So now here, notice how, with the number, you could put an exponent here, 1, 1, 1, right? So let's do the x. How many x's are there? Okay. Let's see, Elijah. Let's try, how many x's do I got? I got this one and that one. X to the 1 and x to the 4. How many do I have? Right, so I'm going to put x to the power 5. Very good. How about Jacob? How many y's? How many y's? Not wives, y. No, just the y right here. The y and the y. Y to the 5. Sorry. To the power of 5. Right. Because y over 5 is like this. This is y over 5. That's y over 5. So we don't want that. And then z, Selena. How about Selena? Z to the what? Selena? No? Cyrus. Yeah, Cyrus. Z to the 4. Now here, if you did this, see how they're the same? This would be 5 to the power of 2. And that's fine. Or you could have put 25. 5 times 5 is 25, and everything stays the same. See, it's the same thing. All right. So if you guys did this, that's fine, but you had to put 25. Okay. All right. So far, so good. All right. Here we go. All right. F. Now G. We're going on G. Okay. So on this problem, there's 4 different little answers. All right. Check, 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 check. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do G. G, what's up, G? H and I. All right, here we go, guys. Now on G. Now look at G, guys. Some of you guys remember, I think you've mistaken it with this, because this is 5 to the 2. Okay. Now look here. Oh, sorry. Here, since they're the same, right? It's 3 to the power of 11. Some of you guys put 9, but if you actually broke it down, 3 times 4 of them, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and then 7, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. The whole thing is 3 to the power of 11. Okay, notice that. All right. And remember, you know these are not right because you don't multiply the exponents only when they're power to a power, right? This is not power to a power. All right. So make sure you understand that. All right. And then the next one, oh, mister, they're all, some of you guys, what you did is you actually multiplied -5 times -5 times -5, which you got this, but you answered A. But that's not your answer. Remember, if they're the same, keep it the same. So -5. So your best answer was C. C. So put a little check if you got that right. All right. And then the next one here is I. Ay, ay, ay. So you have what? 4 times what number will give you 20? Well, 5. And a lot of you guys got this one right. A to the power of 6 times how many more A's do you need to get 9? Well, I need 3 more because I got 6. I need A to the power of 3. So your answer should be 5A to the power of 3. Good? And then the last one, everybody most likely got this one right. Okay? X to the 4 times x to the 3 times x to the 2 is x to the power of 9. All right? There you go. Good job, guys. All right. So now we're done. Here we go.